I really want to express my appreciation for the invitation to come and help open this conference and welcome all of you officially to this event this year. I think I've been briefed that we've been holding this conference since 2011, and this is the 14th in the series. And first of all, I think I want to express my appreciation for the commitment that you have demonstrated towards teaching and learning for all these years, and that you continue to demonstrate. When you are in a research-intensive university and it feels like all that we value is research outputs and research products and research grants and all of that, it's so easy for the value and importance of our commitment as well to teaching and learning and the scholarship of teaching and learning to slip through the cracks. And in order to protect the integrity of what we do as educators, these are the kind of things that we need, where we can all come together to think together from diverse perspectives, think about curriculum change, think about the future we want in terms of how we educate. Now, for some people, you might think, well, why do we need to do this every year? Because we've done it last year, we can skip a year and wait for another year, maybe wait 5 years or something. But you may even find that even yearly meetings like this may not be enough given the rapid change that is happening around us. I saw in one of the themes in previous conferences, the discussion was very much about shifts that are happening. And that really resonated, because it does feel like the way the world was in 2019 compared to the world that we are having now in 2024, it's almost like different worlds. And for me, it manifests very strongly even in the type of student that we have. It's like the kind of student, the type of student that we have today is different from a student that we had 10 years ago. Forget all the things that are happening in terms of technology, just the type of student that you have. But because sometimes as universities, we're like dinosaurs, we just want to keep things the same way, do them the same way, the way we're comfortable, and change becomes difficult. We really have to be very intentional in adopting change and creating a culture of change and adapting to the student that we have today. Not only that, we have to start now preparing for the student that we're going to have 5 years from now. Because 5 years from now, when you come and say to me that, oh, VC, we need to change our teaching infrastructure so that we can be state of the art, I'm going to say, well, there's no budget. But if you start asking now, preparing for 5 years to come, then we might start putting it bit by bit, preparing for the situation that we'll be in 5 years from now. But we can almost be certain that the student that we're going to have 5 years from now is going to be a different student to the one that we have today. So that speaks to also our curriculum. What kind of changes that we are putting into our curriculums, what informs them? There will be other things, of course, even in terms of our teaching infrastructure, our policies, digitization, online teaching methods. All of these things are going to have to adapt and align, but we can only do that if we come together and debate these things and share our thoughts and find some kind of consensus, share best practices, and do it across faculties. It is an imperative that we have to make sure that our students, when they come through the University of Cape Town, they have the best learning experience. We don't even have a choice in this matter, because as UCT, we are expected to be the vanguard of educational development. It's an imperative we have for the country and for the continent. We have to be at the forefront. We can't enjoy the privileges of being a leading institution and not fulfill the responsibilities and the burden that comes with that. So we don't have a choice in this matter. If we want to be celebrated, if we want to benefit from being a top institution that we are in the country and in Africa, if we want the world to engage us on those terms, because I can tell you that's how we engage the world. We can put our foot down when we talk with partners and friends in the global north because we are UCT. But if we are going to do all of that to set the tone, to set the standard, then we must surely represent that kind of best practice, be deserving of the stature that we claim to have. So I therefore have great appreciation, and I want to express great appreciation for the effort, the commitment, the hard work that you engage in terms of putting us at the forefront of educational development. When I engage with alumni, and alumni are a good litmus test for me to really understand, with the benefit of hindsight, what we are able to offer as UCT, the impact of what we offer them as UCT for their educational experience, for the years that they are here with us. I want to consistently hear them say, I have received the best education I can get that has empowered me to engage with the world, that has empowered me to impact the world. And that experience, it's a holistic wraparound experience that empowers them to be agents of change in the world. At the heart of it, is the way we educate them. we attract the best minds. We've been having debates about whether the erosion of our brand as UCT is contributing, and the extent to which it's contributing to the top students not choosing UCT. They apply, but in terms of take-up of those offers, that's where we have a slight challenge. But we want to be a university of choice for the best minds. So we've been having these debates, and we've been trying to study what the pattern is over the next 3 decades in terms of the number of the university entry youth. And it has not peaked yet. There's still going to be, given the census data in the country, there's still going to be an increase in the number of university entrants that is going to demand and want education. It'll only really start to come down in 2038, given our population dynamics. 2038, we'll start to see a slight decline. And when we say, what does this mean? It's like, no, it doesn't mean much for UCT, because we'll always get the top slice of the best learners. Around the world, around the country, there will be a lot of young people that don't get opportunities. The instability that we have in our context will remain for a few more decades. But if that is the case, we then have to think, what impact can we make with the top slice that we get in terms of the people that we have contributing, becoming the catalyst for the change that we need in society, such that it can make such a big difference? Because we can't really, as UCT, make a difference for everyone. But people are looking to us to say, what is UCT doing? And whatever we do, other people tend to copy. They benchmark with us, right? They come here to benchmark, isn't it? We set the tone. So an awareness of what is happening around us, what the challenges are going to be over time, helps us to think ahead, to also think critically about what impact can we make with the levers of control and influence that we have, such that you can be one institution amongst many, but have such an impact that is felt by everyone. To do that, we have to be very intentional. We have to be very intentional. So as you think about how we develop our curriculum, as you think about how we advance our teaching and learning methods, practices, pedagogies, think about the kind of impact that we want to make for the generations today that is here with us currently, but also for the generation that is coming to join us. Because we start today preparing for the future. When the first meeting happened in 2011, they were not thinking that we would be sitting here in 2024 having this conversation. But almost 15 years later, we are here having a conversation. Same platform, same basic idea. 15 years from now, there will be another generation sitting here having the same conversation. What legacy are we building for them? Because if we miss out, if we don't think about it, we are not going to be intentional. So I'm very happy that you're taking this step. I encourage you to challenge all of us. I encourage you to challenge yourselves. But really, I think we must not miss the opportunity to make the difference that we can make the contribution that we can make with the kind of ideas, with the kind of resolutions that we put forward in shaping the future of UCT and the experiences of our learners and our students. I am trusting that all of you here are committed not just to teaching and learning, but also to this future that we all are looking forward to leaving behind as a legacy for those that will be here after us. So thank you very much. I'm wishing you a wonderful conference, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll stay for a bit, but due to other commitments, I'll have to leave earlier, but I'll stay as long as I can. Thank you very much.